taking it out of the box, the first thing that I noticed, and probably you will notice too looking at this Nothing CMF buds, is the size of the case and that circular knob thing. That looks totally good on camera but doesn't do basically anything besides just rotating or being a big keychain if you're into that. I mean, yeah, it definitely looks cool and is trying hard not to look generic or boring like some other earbuds, but it would have been more useful if it really had some functionalities like letting us know the battery percentage or act as a volume dial. That would have been a lot more usable than just rotating and doing nothing. Picking up the Buds case for the first time, I immediately felt it's a little bit on the up size. Definitely not that big like unpocketable, but also nowhere near a small size case. Sits somewhere in between that because of its boxy shape and design. It's also an important thing to consider if you are thinking about carrying it every day. And to be honest, using it for some time now, it feels almost practically usable in day-to-day life. Almost because of the shape of it. But if you like the design and looks of these buds over its somewhat pocketable size and usability, or maybe you don't even put the Buds case in your pockets, which I also do often, I think you will be just fine with the size of them. The fit and finish of the Buds is also too good to be true. And I couldn't find anything that looked off or felt off other than the hinge quality, which is not that bad but could have been better. The Buds also come in two more shades of colors, orange and white, other than this stealth black color, which I think is the safest color to get. So one of the things that I was kind of curious to know was how it's different than the CMF Buds Pro that were previously launched. Are there any differences other than the price and the shape? And let me tell you, the differences are bare minimum, almost non-existing in terms of specs. Yes, the Buds Pro have a tiny bit more battery, so that translates to a tiny bit better battery life, an hour and a half more, plus a tiny bit better noise cancellation, but it also simply doesn't have some features that the new regular Buds have, like dual device connection and tuning by direct audio, and some more things. So subscribe for the full in-depth review about this Nothing CMF Buds, as I will be sharing everything about it. So to conclude everything up in a single line, this Nothing CMF Buds are surprisingly well-built earbuds that also look somewhat different, mostly with the case. Okay, so that was a quick unboxing and first look of this CMF Buds. Thanks for watching, and that's a wrap up.